Pioneers fall to the Emory and Henry Wasp here in the Mountain Division of the South Atlantic Conference, 78-75. Brian Staten with that guy, JT Burton. Not happy with the way, obviously, tonight went, but I think for this game, a great learning opportunity for this team. You know, you led by 10.5, first loss of the year when you lead at halftime, and it was a physicality thing. It was just more a mentality thing. Things that I don't normally see. We gave up offensive boards, and we had uncharacteristic turnovers at the end.
They was tougher than us. I mean, that's the bottom line is there's no other way around it. You know, I got to take that to the chin myself as the head coach to make sure that these guys understand that, because you can watch a team on film, and you can even watch a team warm up.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with the way they play when they get on this court, because these guys got a lot to prove, you know. And they did a really, really good job of coming in here and just punching us in the mouth several times and then eventually knocking us out. But that's okay. The good thing about basketball, you can, Friday we get to play another game.
Another day. And
yes.
The thing, too, is impressive with me. They hit shots, and a lot of it was contested stuff. We were more man tonight, and I think that was just based on the way they play. But they just knocked down some shots tonight.
Yes, they did. I mean, I thought, looking in hindsight, I look back, maybe we should have stayed zone a little more. I try to mix it up with them, mix it up, because I thought we could play man-to-man with them. We got lost in some of the situations, but we had to scout. We, went over. We just didn't execute in that. And when you don't do that against a team like that, they're going to scrap you, and they're going to claw the whole game.
Yeah. You
can't let them just creep back into the game. You can't do it. And, yeah, that's what they've done.
It was legitimate tonight. They're physical, but they played without fouling tonight, and I believe that. I mean, they committed 7 fouls tonight, and they didn't get us to the line. It's another thing that we do a good job with. They did a great job on Anadi when he touched it in the paint. Kyle, if he touched it in the paint, sealing off our drivers. Justin Mitchell had a good game, but not a lot of it came in the paint. They really did a nice job throwing us out of there.
Yes, they did, and as you see it, we shot 26 threes and hit 7.
Yeah.
And with that being said, you got to make shots. I mean, we got the ball to the open people. We just didn't make shots. And but you talk about Anadi, you go look at that stat line: 18, 16, 4. He did his job, but at the end of the day, it's not good enough. We got to do a better job as coaches. I do, as far as getting him in situations, working with him, and we'll continue to do that. We'll be okay. Though, I told him it stings, but the world is not coming to the end, and we'll be okay, man.
I think you'll see when you go back and look at it on film, we didn't spread the floor well, and I think that allowed them to congregate, and we were easy marks tonight. I think that's what you're going to see.
We didn't turn the ball over side to side from offense, either from one side to another either. The ball kind of stuck because they was taking away our coming off that screen, and they was denying handing the ball off, but we didn't reverse the ball to the other side and then make it go back.
Yeah.
So with a team like that, you got to make them guard, and they all play really, really hard, but this team, they're going to be okay, man.
Yeah.
We'll be okay, Brian. I know it seems like, the world's coming to the end. These guys they was crying and everything, but it's early, and I like to think we're going to win every game, but we're not. But we got us as coaches, me as the head coach, I got to get these guys together, get them back to the drawing board, because the team we play Friday, they ain't gonna let up.
Yeah, I like what Justin Mitchell did tonight. It seemed like he got sick against LMU, and it's just taking him a little while to get his feet back under him, and he was extremely active. Plus, he was very accurate tonight as well.
Yeah, he was. I mean, when he's driving the ball,
it's
just really, really hard. You know what I mean? Just drive the ball going off 2 feet. That's one of the things, and we'll be okay, man. I mean, Justin, I got to give it to these guys. You go look, we just didn't guard anybody either. We keep what we call gaps, and normally we average with this team this year probably about 4 or 5 gaps in a game, which is 3 stops in a row is 1 gap.
Yeah.
Tonight we had 2.
Yeah.
So you can't win those games without getting defensive stops.
We're going tropical here over the next couple of weeks. Probably a much-needed break. You're not really in break mode. I get it, but what fun times for this group. What a great opportunity to kind of reach out, take basketball for Tusculum somewhere else outside of just the South Atlantic Conference.
It's going to be fun, man. I mean, we got to go down to Daytona. We got to play Embry-Riddle, and I forget the other team that we play. I mean, I said we play first. I ain't even looked that far. And Davidson Elkins. And we play them on Friday and Saturday, and then we get a break. These guys need a break, man. They've been going hard.
Yeah.
Brian, these kids, I love them, and they're going to be okay. And it's okay to fail, you know what I mean? And I tell them, sometimes I like to be perfect, but it's okay to fail, and it's okay. You just got to learn from it. And I think one thing we will do is learn from it. And then we're going over, we get a short break, come back on the 20 27th, and we fly across the pond, as we call it, and it's going to be a lot of fun, though, man. We need it. I think us getting off of campus with nobody here, with leaving tomorrow, I think it's going to be good for us too.
Yeah, and I like the fact that these guys are kind of getting away. They deserve it, and again, I think everything will be fine. I hope you have a great Christmas.
Hey, man, if I don't see you, I know you're a Christmas baby.
Yes, I am.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was not my birthday earlier.
I know. My wife heard it. She's like, it's Brian's birthday. You might want to say. I was like, no, I thought it was Christmas Eve.
Well, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Have fun. Do
wish
well.
You was going.
Next year. You do it next year. It's happening.
Okay.
For sure. It is happening. You heard it here. Now it's got to happen.
And thanks to all of we had a lot of local people here tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Thank you guys for coming out.
North Green High School basketball was here tonight.
Yeah, that's fun, man. We've been trying to get that done, and I appreciate everybody that came out tonight.
He's JT Burton. His Pioneers fall tonight. We're going to talk and recap it when we come back. Your final, Emory and Henry 78, Tusculum 75. Pioneer basketball continues on the Pioneer Sports Network.